Don't look at me like that. You know exactly what it does. You swing a pocket watch like a golden pendulum. My logical defenses are rapidly going numb. You trace a little circle on the back of my hand and transport my spirit to a foreign velvet land. There's a strange kind of alchemy in the way you move, a dangerous rhythm in a sophisticated groove. I used to be the captain navigating my own ship. Now I'm just a passenger hanging on your lip. The room starts to spin in a beautiful slow waltz. I'm perfectly ignoring all your complicated faults. My friends are screaming warnings from the safety of the shore, but the water is so warm and I am craving something more. You whisper incantations in a language I don't know, and anywhere you guide me is the only place I'll go. Because I am caught in your spell, utterly bound. My feet are levitating, barely touching the ground. It's a beautiful hypnosis, an elegant trap. I'm willingly wandering completely off the map. You are the magician and I am the willing dove, pulled out of a silk hat by the gravity of love. I don't want the antidote, I don't want the cure. I just want the magic, intoxicating and pure. Oh, I am caught in your magnificent spell. The chandelier above us is starting to blur and sway. The boundaries of reality are slowly melting away. You pour a glass of absinthe, emerald and bright. We drink to the illusion of this captivating night. I hear a distant siren, but it sounds like a violin. I'm losing the battle that I didn't want to win. You look into my eyes with a predator's dark grace, and suddenly I'm floating in a totally different space. The logic and the reason are checking out the door, leaving only instinct upon the wooden floor. My friends are screaming warnings from the safety of the shore, but the water is so warm and I am craving something more. I'd surrender my volition to the shadows in your eyes, embracing every one of your beautifully crafted lies. Because I am caught in your spell, utterly bound. My feet are levitating, barely touching the ground. It's a beautiful hypnosis, an elegant trap. I'm willingly wandering completely off the map. You are the magician and I am the willing dove, pulled out of a silk hat by the gravity of love. I don't want the antidote, I don't want the cure. I just want the magic, intoxicating and pure. Oh, I am caught in your magnificent spell. Keep swinging the pendulum, darling. I am getting sleepy, so wonderfully sleepy. I'm falling down, caught in your spell. You walk into the ballroom like you own the atmosphere. A silver-tongued devil whispering honey in my ear. Your smile is made of diamonds, your promises are cheap, but God, the spell you cast on me is terrifyingly deep. I read the warning labels on the bottle of your charm. I knew that getting close to you would only cause me harm. My friends all tried to tell me he's a ghost, he's just a thief, but logic doesn't matter when you're desperate for belief. The chandelier is sparkling, reflecting off your shoes. I know this is a gamble that I'm bound to finally lose. I'm a woman of the world, I got a highly educated mind, but when you pull me by the waist, I leave my sense behind. I throw away the map, I burn the master plan, just to be the only woman for a complicated man. Because I'm a fool, a tragic, willing fool for your love. I'm chasing down a shadow while I'm praying to above. It's a spectacular disaster, an elegant mistake. I'm serving you my heart upon a silver tray to break. I'm a fool for your love, a sophisticated clown, wearing my mascara while you drag my spirit down. But the way you say it, darling, it fits me like a glove. Yes, I'm a magnificent fool for your love. We're dancing in the lobby of a grand hotel in Rome. You say we'll travel everywhere, but you never call me home. You smell of rich tobacco, expensive cedar wood. You do the bad things better than anybody could. I trace the little scar that hides beneath your jaw. You're a beautiful exception to every single law. I know you've got a secret in the pocket of your coat, a ticket to a distant place, a hastily written note. I'm a woman of the world, I should be walking out that door, but I'm addicted to the poison that you always gently pour. I close my eyes to reason, I justify the pain, standing in my evening gown, waiting in the rain. Because I'm a fool, a tragic, willing fool for your love. I'm chasing down a shadow while I'm praying to above. It's a spectacular disaster, an elegant mistake. I'm serving you my heart upon a silver tray to break. I'm a fool for your love, a sophisticated clown, wearing my mascara while you drag my spirit down. But the way you say, darling, it fits me like a glove. Yes, I'm a magnificent fool for your love. And when the morning comes, I know the bed will be so cold, the lie will be exposed, the story getting old. But for these few delicious hours in the velvet dark, I'll let you leave your signature right across my make a fool out of me one last time. A fool for your love. There's a man at the bar with a platinum card, telling me stories, trying so hard. He's talking about yachts on the Amalfi Coast, making a rather ridiculous boast. There's a lawyer in a corner with a pinstripe suit, sending me cocktails and forbidden fruit. They circle around like moths to a flame, thinking I'm just another piece in their game. They offer me castles, they offer me keys, they fall on their tailored expensive knees. But I look at their faces and all that I see is a room full of strangers who mean nothing to me. The diamonds don't sparkle, the silver doesn't shine, because none of these gentlemen could ever be mine. I want nobody, absolutely nobody but you. It's a simple equation, mathematically true. They can promise me the moon and the stars in the sky, but I'm already flying incredibly high. You don't need a fortune, you don't need a yacht, because you got the one thing that they haven't got. You got the rhythm that perfectly matches my soul. You make me feel wild, you make me feel whole. No, I want nobody, nobody but you. There's a movie star smiling from across the room, covered in confidence and expensive perfume. He raises his glass and he gives me a wink, assuming I'll join him for one little drink. He's got the jawline, he's got the prestige, he's a beautiful walking, talking mirage. But I just politely look down in my shoes. There isn't a single offer I wouldn't refuse, because honey, your love is a different class, a vintage reserve in a crystal glass. I look at the glamour, I look at the gold, and I find the whole spectacle incredibly cold. I'm packing my purse and I'm calling a car to take me directly to wherever you are. I want nobody, absolutely nobody but you. It's a simple equation, mathematically true. They can promise me the moon and the stars in the sky, but I'm already flying incredibly high. You don't need a fortune, you don't need a yacht, because you got the one thing that they haven't got. You got the rhythm that perfectly matches my soul. You make me feel wild, you make me feel whole. No, I want nobody, nobody but you. Let them keep their money, let them keep their fame. I only wanna hear you whisper my name. Nobody, not a single soul, just you, baby, just you. You reach across the table just to pour a glass of wine, and suddenly the geometry of the room begins to realign. The chatter of the restaurant becomes a distant, muted hum. The fingers on my left hand are going delightfully numb. You laugh at a joke that I nervously managed to make, and I realize exactly how much I currently have at stake. The chandelier above us is spinning like a carousel. I'm slipping down the edge of a remarkably deep well. I used to be a pragmatist, a master of control, but now I am surrendering the keys to my entire soul. The physics of the universe are bending out of shape. There is no emergency exit, there is no fire escape. I am caught in the gravitational pull of your design, and the boundary is erased between what's yours and what is mine. I'm falling in slow motion, floating through the air, suspended in the magic of your devastating stare. Every second stretches out into an agonizing hour. I am totally defenseless against your quiet power. It's a beautiful ballet without a safety net below. I'm learning how to finally completely let it go. Like a feather dropping gently from a bird across the sky, I'm falling in slow motion and I'm never asking why. Catch me when I land, darling, catch me when I land. I watch the way your lips move when you slowly say my name. It's a spark that has ignited a catastrophic flame. You tilt your head slightly and you look me in the eye, and my meticulously constructed walls begin to die. I feel a little dizzy, a spectacular vertigo. This is a brand new territory that I didn't even know. I sip my dry martini to disguise the trembling hand. I'm a shipwrecked sailor washing up upon your velvet sand. The gravity is pulling me, but it doesn't feel like a crash. It feels like a million diamonds turning slowly into ash. The physics of the universe are bending out of shape. There is no emergency exit, there is no fire escape. I am caught in the gravitational pull of your design, and the boundary is erased between what's yours and what is mine. I'm falling in slow motion, floating through the air, suspended in the magic of your devastating stare. Every second stretches out into an agonizing hour. I am totally defenseless against your quiet power. It's a beautiful ballet without a safety net below. I'm learning how to finally completely let it go. Like a feather dropping gently from a bird across the sky, I'm falling in slow motion and I'm never asking why. Catch me when I land, darling, catch me when I land. It takes a long time to hit the bottom, but the view on the way down, it's magnificent. Still falling, gravity has lost its grip, slow motion. I have built an empire out of ashes and stone. I've sat in the shadows of a velvet throne. I've tasted the finest champagne in the south of France, gambled my fortune on a terrible romance. I've climbed to the top of the mountains of pride, look looking for something to fill up the inside, but the gold and the glory, they left me so cold. A beautiful story that's getting too old. The crowds would applaud, but my spirit was numb, waiting for some kind of miracle to come. Then you walk through the door like a twist of fate, and suddenly, darling, the hour wasn't late. The colors returned to a monochrome world, and the flags of my fortress were finally unfurled. Because you are all that I live for, the oxygen in my lungs, the shore of my storm. You are the fire that keeps my blood warm. Take all my kingdoms, take all of my wealth, take every secret I keep to myself. I trade all the diamonds that fall from the sky for just one more moment of catching your eye. You're my magnificent, beautiful obsession, all that I live for, my only confession. The world is a stage full of actors and fools, playing a game with a strict set of rules. They chase after power, they chase after fame, but none of it matters since I learned your name. Your touch is a gravity pulling me down, anchoring me when I'm ready to drown. In the curve of your smile, I find my true north, the only direction that brings my soul forth. The chaos outside is a meaningless roar, and I am behind our heavy oak door. I used to be fearless, a cynical queen, the hardest heart that the city has seen. But you broke through the armor with terrible grace, and now I am hopelessly tied to this place. Because you are all that I live for, the oxygen in my lungs, the shore to my storm. You are the fire that keeps my blood warm. Take all my kingdoms, take all of my wealth, take every secret I keep to myself. I trade all the diamonds that fall from the sky for just one more moment of catching your eye. You're my magnificent, beautiful obsession, all that I live for, my only confession. Without you, the sun refuses to shine. Without you, I am just a ghost in a very expensive shell. I need you, I breathe you. Some people write sonnets for the breaking of the dawn, for the golden rays of sunshine stretching on the lawn. They celebrate the morning with its energetic light, chasing away the shadows of the complicated night. But I was never one for the harshness of the sun. I find the blinding daylight rather heavily overdone. I need a place to hide when the universe is loud, a sanctuary far away from the demanding, busy crowd. I navigate the daytime like a soldier in a war, just waiting for the moment I can walk through your door. You pull the heavy velvet curtains, blocking out the street. The chaos of the metropolis lies dying at our feet. The silver moon is rising, painting shadows on the floor, and I am finally breathing like I couldn't breathe before. Because you are my midnight, my beautiful escape, a universe of quiet in a complicated shape. When the clock strikes 12, you wash away the gray and silence all the agonizing noises of the day. You are the constellation that guides me to my rest, the only kind of darkness that my spirit can digest. Let the others have the sunrise, brilliant and bright. I only wanna lose myself inside your velvet night. Oh darling, you are my magnificent midnight. The jazz upon the radio was playing low and slow. We bathing in the embers of the fireplace's glow. I take off all my jewelry, the armor of my pride, and lay down all my heavy worldly weapons by your side. Your voice is like a cello, resonant and deep, promising a safe harbor where my weary soul can sleep. We don't need a destination, we don't need a plan, just the ticking of the clock and the touching of your hand. The daylight is a tyrant that demands I play a part, but the midnight is a kingdom where I only need my heart. You trace a sleepy circle on the fabric of my dress, eradicating every single ounce of daily stress. The world is slowly spinning in a galaxy of blue, and I am perfectly contented, just revolving around you. Because you are my midnight, my beautiful escape, a universe of quiet in a complicated shape. When the clock strikes 12, you wash away the gray and silence all the agonizing noises of the day. Oh, oh, you are the consolation that guides me to my rest, the only kind of darkness that my spirit can digest. Let the others have the sunrise, brilliant and bright. I only wanna lose myself inside your velvet night. Oh darling, you are my magnificent midnight. Don't turn on the lights, the darkness suits you, it suits us. Stay with me until the morning threatens to break, my beautiful midnight. There is a secret labyrinth hiding underneath my skin, a complicated gallery where I keep the places I have been. The corridors are painted in a moody, deep maroon, lit by the silver light of an artificial moon. There are portraits on the walls of the men I used to love. Some of them I cursed below, some I praised above. There are letters that I burned, there are tickets to a train. There are beautifully orchestrated symphonies of pain. You say you wanna know me, you wanna hold the key, but I wonder if you're ready for the complicated me. I wear my sophistication like a heavy velvet cloak. I disguise my broken pieces in a cloud of fragrant smoke. But if you step inside the gates and wander through the dark, you will find the wild and untamed corners of my spark. Welcome to the shadows of my heart, my dear. There is nothing to be frightened of, there is nothing to fear. It's a sanctuary built from the wreckage of the past, a monument to every single thing that didn't last. Here lies the ghost of innocence, here lies the ghost of youth, sleeping side by side with the unforgiving truth. If you wanna love me, you must love the darkest parts. You must wander bravely through the shadows of my heart. A beautiful, chaotic masterpiece in the dark. I pour a glass of burgundy and invite you to sit down. I'll give you the grand tour of this abandoned royal town. Over there is the illusion that I shattered in the spring. Over here is the memory of a broken diamond ring. I don't ask for your pity, I don't need a knight in steel. I just need a witness to validate the things I feel. These shadows aren't a weakness, they're a testament of strength. I've traveled through the fire across its entire length. So look around the architecture of my quiet grief. It offers a magnificent, sophisticated relief. I wear my sophistication like a heavy velvet cloak. I disguise my broken pieces in a cloud of fragrant smoke. But if you step inside the gates and wander through the dark, you will find the wild and untamed corners of my spark. Welcome to the shadows of my heart, my dear. There is nothing to be frightened of, there is nothing to fear. It's a sanctuary built from the wreckage of the past, a monument to every single thing that didn't last. Here lies the ghost of innocence, here lies the ghost of youth, sleeping side by side with the unforgiving truth. If you wanna love me, you must love the darkest part. You must wander bravely through the shadows of my heart. A beautiful, chaotic masterpiece in the dark. They make me who I am. The contrast, the depth, the dark makes the light so much sweeter. Are you staying, or are you afraid of the dark? The shadows of my heart. We cross paths on the street at 1:45. The sun is shining like a pale, harsh moon. You tip your hat, I offer a polite little nod. To the casual observer, there is nothing odd. You ask about the weather, I ask about your wife. We are giving an Academy Award-winning performance of life. But underneath the fabric of this civilized charade, there is a dangerous, violent, beautiful parade. My pulse starts to race when you look in my eye. A million unspoken words and a simple goodbye. We walk away in opposite directions in the light, but we both know exactly what will happen tonight. When the city goes to sleep and the shadows fall, we will tear down the bricks of this invisible wall. The secrets we keep locked away in the dark, the invisible fire, the hidden spark. It's a heavy burden, a beautiful crime, stealing these fragments of borrowed time. We whisper in hallways, we hide in the smoke, a forbidden language that nobody spoke. A masquerade ball where the masks never drop, a runaway train that we don't wanna stop. Heaven forgive us for the secrets we keep. Room 414 under a fictitious name. The venue changes, but the ritual's the same. You unlock the door and you pull me inside. No more polite conversation, nowhere to hide. The velvet curtains are drawn entirely tight, blocking the neon of the scandalous night. You trace the curve of my neck with the trembling hand. We are stranded together in a perilous land. The silence is heavy, the air is so thick. The clock on the nightstand continues to tick. We have until dawn to be who we are, before we put the truth back in a tightly sealed jar. Before we return to the daylight and lie and pretend that we're strangers just passing by. Oh, the secrets we keep locked away in the dark, the invisible fire, the hidden spark. It's a heavy burden, a beautiful crime, stealing these fragments of borrowed time. We whisper in hallways, we hide in the smoke, a forbidden language that nobody spoke. A masquerade ball where the masks never drop, a runaway train that we don't wanna stop. Heaven forgive us for the secrets we keep. Don't say a word, they might hear us. Just hold me. Keep it safe, keep it hidden. The secret stays with us. We're dancing on a tabletop in a crowded, smoky room, drinking vintage champagne to postpone the coming doom. You're spinning me around until I'm dizzy and I'm blind, leaving all the consequences miles and miles behind. The band is playing furious, a brilliant golden sound. As long as they keep playing, my feet won't touch the ground. You kiss me on the collarbone, you promise me the earth. We're inflating the balloon of our temporary worth. It's a beautiful illusion painted in neon light, a spectacular avoidance of the truth of our plight. But I see the bartender wiping down the empty glass. I see the minute hand telling me this too shall pass. The drummer's looking tired, the trumpet's losing steam. We're getting dangerously close to the end of the dream. What happens to us, darling, when the music stops? When the curtain finally closes and the heavy silence drops? When the magic of the evening is replaced by morning rain, and we have to face the ordinary, complicated pain. Will you still hold me tightly when the violins are gone? When the fantasy is over and we're staring at the dawn? I'm terrified of reality, I'm terrified of the drop. Tell me you will love me even when the music stops. We're wearing borrowed outfits, playing borrowed royalty, a temporary holiday from our actual reality. Your laughter is a melody that echoes in the hall, but I know that after summer comes the bitter freezing fall. I cling to your lapels like a sailor in a storm, desperate for the friction just to keep my spirit warm. The final chord is looming like a shadow on the wall. I'm bracing for the impact of the inevitable fall. Let's buy another round, let's bribe the weary band, just to keep the fantasy firmly in our hand. Because I see the waiters stacking up the wooden chairs, I hear the sound of footsteps walking down the lonely stairs. The illusion is evaporating right before my eyes, and the naked truth is stripping off its glamorous disguise. What happens to us, darling, when the music stops? When the curtain finally closes and the heavy silence drops? When the magic of the evening is replaced by morning rain, and we have to face the ordinary, complicated pain. Will you still hold me tightly when the violins are gone? When the fantasy is over and we're staring at the dawn? I'm terrified of reality, I'm terrified of the drop. Tell me you will love me even when the music stops. The final note is ringing, the lights are coming on. The Cinderella carriage is gone. Are you still there when the music stops? The Persian rug is silent, the fireplace is cold, the paintings on the gallery walls are looking rather old. I pour myself a cup of tea in porcelain and gold, and wait for a story that has already been told. The morning sun is creeping through the heavy velvet drapes, highlighting all the empty space and all the ghostly shapes. Your favorite leather armchair is sitting in the den. I swear I see you sitting there reading the news again. The silence in this penthouse is deafening and deep, a heavy kind of quiet that interrupts my sleep. I changed the locks, I threw away the letters in the drawer. I told the doorman not to let you up here anymore. But there's one thing in this fortress that I cannot erase. It lives inside the plaster and it occupies the space. It's the echo of your voice, bouncing off the walls, rolling down the marble of these empty hollow halls. I hear you saying good morning, I hear you saying goodbye. I hear the little chuckle when you catch me in a lie. Oh, the echo of your voice, it's a phantom in my mind, the most exquisite torture that you ever left behind. A symphony of memories, a chorus of my regret. The echo of your voice is the sound I can't forget. I walk into the kitchen, the espresso machine hums. I wait for the familiar sound of your tapping thumbs. You used to hum a melody by Gershwin or by Cole, a careless little habit that anchored my whole soul. Now the dripping of the faucet is the only beat I hear, a metronome counting out the days of the new year. I put on a vintage record, trying to drown you out, but Billie Holiday can't compete with the shadows of my doubt. I bought a plane ticket to Paris, tried to run away, but even by the river Seine you had so much to say, because the haunting isn't in the house, it's living in my bone. No matter where I travel to, I'm never quite alone. I carry the echo of your voice, bouncing off the walls, rolling down the marble of these empty hollow halls. I hear you saying good morning, I hear you saying goodbye. I hear the little chuckle when you catch me in a lie. Oh, the echo of your voice, it's a phantom in my mind, the most exquisite torture that you ever left behind. A symphony of memories, a chorus of my regret. The echo of your voice is the sound I can't forget. I love you. That's what I hear the most, just an audio ghost. I pour another cup, I sit in the quiet, and I listen. The echo, the echo. I wake up at 7, the coffee is brewing. I know exactly what my heart will be doing. I water the ferns, I open the blinds, I dust off the memories you left behind. I set out 2 cups on the kitchen counter, a daily routine, a silent encounter. I sit by the window and watch the cars pass, tracing my finger on the cold window glass. The apartment is quiet, a gallery space where the only exhibit is the ghost of your face. Some people fall to pieces when they are left alone. They shatter like glass, they sink like a stone. But I have a different approach to the grief, a terrible, beautiful, sophisticated relief. I put on the jazz record you used to love. I wear the perfume that you spoke highly of. I walk to the bistro where we used to dine and order your favorite vintage of wine. The waiter politely asks if someone will join. I smile and I flip the invisible coin. No, it's just me tonight, I softly reply under the glowing of a pale evening sky. It's a performance I give to an audience of one, a tragedy beautifully, flawlessly done. Some people try to forget, try to wash it away. They burn all the letters at the end of the day, but I keep the archive in immaculate shape. I refuse to attempt any form of escape, because I've perfected the art of missing you. Every shade of gray, every shade of blue. I paint with my sorrow, I sculpt with my tears. I'm turning the days into elegant years. It's a masterpiece made of an empty chair, a symphony composed of the breathless air. I don't cry in the rain, I don't break down and scream. I just quietly curate this impossible dream. Oh, I am a master at the art of missing you. They say time heals all wounds, but why would I wanna heal? This pain is the only proof that it was real. I drink the wine, I listen to the song, I paint the canvas, the art of missing you. It's been a long time. You look exactly the same. Almost. The dust is dancing softly in the amber, fading light. We're sitting in this parlor on the edge of the night. You're wearing that expression that I memorized in youth, a complicated mixture of apologies and truth. We talk about the weather and the places we have been. We carefully navigate the spaces where the ice is getting thin. You've got a couple silver threads woven in your hair, and a heavy kind of sadness in your sophisticated stare. We are ghosts in a museum of a love that didn't last, standing in the ruins of a spectacular past. I don't wanna dig up the bones of our ancient bitter fight. I don't wanna figure out who was wrong and who was right. The hour is getting late and the shadows getting long. I just wanna hear the final chorus of our song. So hold me like before, just for a little while. Remind me of the magic in your devastating smile. Wrap your arms around me, let me hide against your chest. Let my weary traveling soul find a moment of sweet while the clock is ticking, counting down the time, an unforgiving witness to our sentimental crime. You reach across the velvet couch and take my trembling hand and transport me back to that invisible promised land. I close my eyes and suddenly I smell your old cologne. I forget about the decade I have spent entirely alone. Your touch is so familiar, it's a language I still speak. It brings a sudden traitorous tear rolling down my cheek. We are actors on a stage playing parts we used to know, giving one last performance before we let the curtain go. I don't wanna dig up the bones of our ancient bitter fight. I don't wanna figure out who was wrong and who was right. The hour's getting late and the shadows getting long. I just wanna hear the final chorus of our song. So hold me like before, just for a little while. Remind me of the magic in your devastating smile. Wrap your arms around me, let me hide against your chest. Let my weary traveling soul find a moment of sweet rest. Pretend that we are 25, and the world is made of gold. Pretend that we're a story that has never yet been told. I know you have to leave, I know you're walking out that door, but before you disappear again, hold me like before. One vintage, beautiful illusion. Hold me like before. Don't say anything. If you speak, the spell will break. Just hold like you used to, like you loved me. Goodbye. Goodbye. They're putting the chairs on the tables, but I paid the band to stay just for 5 more minutes. The neon sign is buzzing, it's flashing in the dark. The bouncer at the doorway is standing tall and stark. The waitresses are sweeping the confetti off the floor. We know when we walk out, we won't come back anymore. You're wearing your fedora, tilted to the side. I'm fixing my lipstick, trying to swallow my pride. We talked about the future, we laid it on the line. We came to the conclusion that the fault wasn't yours or mine. Sometimes the river diverges, sometimes the seasons change. But looking at you right now, goodbye feels incredibly strange. The hour is getting terribly late, the tab has been paid. We've packed up the memories that we carefully made. But before we turn around and walk into the chilly night, before we surrender to the morning's harsh light, I want one last slow dance your chest so I can feel you near. Let the upright bass dictate the rhythm of my heart. Let's pretend for 3 more minutes that we'll never have to part. Oh, give me one last slow dance, a sophisticated sway, before we have to face the cruelty of the breaking day. Close your eyes and lead me like you did when we were new. Let my final memory be a beautiful waltz with you. The jazz trio is tired, but they're playing soft and sweet, a melancholic tempo for our heavy, dragging feet. I rest my chin upon your shoulder, smelling your cologne, knowing that tomorrow I'll be waking up alone. We don't need to apologize, we don't need to cry or shout. We are two sophisticated adults sorting this thing out. But logic is a cold companion when your hand is on my waist, and every single kiss we shared is a lingering bittersweet taste. The hour is getting terribly late, the tab has been paid. We've packed up the memories that we carefully made. But before we turn around and walk into the chilly night, before we surrender to the morning's harsh light, I want one last slow dance under the fading chandelier. Hold me tight against your chest so I can feel you near. Let the upright bass dictate the rhythm of my heart. Let's pretend for 3 more minutes that we'll never have to part. Oh, give me one last slow dance, a sophisticated sway, before we have to face the cruelty of the breaking day. Close your eyes and lead me like you did when we were new. Let my final memory be a beautiful waltz with you. No regrets, my love, just the beauty of the time we borrowed. Let the music wash away the sorrow of tomorrow. The song is ending. The drummer hits the cymbals soft like rain. Thank you for the dance. Goodbye. Goodbye. You are standing in a trench coat under the flickering street lamplight. The city is a watercolor painting bleeding into the night. The cobblestones are shining like a river made of glass, reflecting all the broken dreams of the people walking past. You take my hands in yours, they are trembling and cold. You're trying to sell me a story that is beautifully bold. You speak of a future in Paris, a cottage by the sea, a paradise constructed entirely for you and for me. The water is running down your face, masking all the tears, but I have grown so cynical throughout these lonely years. The thunder rolls across the sky, a heavy velvet drum. I'm listening to your beautiful words, but my spirit has gone numb, because I know the way the world works. When the morning comes around, the magic evaporates completely from the unforgiving ground. Oh, promises in the rain, they're written on the water, a temporary shelter for a pessimistic daughter. You swear that you will love me until the oceans all go dry, but I can hear the hesitation in your cinematic sigh. Words spoken in a downpour are easily washed away. They look so grand at midnight, but they vanish in the day. Don't give me your forever while the storm is crashing down, because promises in the rain only leave you here to drown. Just hold me for a moment and let the tragic music play. A yellow taxi splashes by, a sudden flash of yellow light, interrupting the intimacy of our desperate, drowning night. You pull me closer to your chest, shielding me from the chill. I want so badly to believe you, I honestly wish I will, but I've collected empty vows like pennies in a jar. I've navigated by the light of a constantly falling star. The romance of the monsoon is a dangerous, sweet deceit. It makes you think that victory is easily snatched from defeat. Your lips are tasting just like rain and sorrow and vermouth, a spectacular cocktail that distracts me from the truth. The thunder rolls across the sky, a heavy velvet drum. I'm listening to your beautiful words, but my spirit has gone numb, because I know the way the world works. When the morning comes around, the magic evaporates completely from the unforgiving ground. No promises in the rain, they're written on the water, a temporary shelter for a pessimistic daughter. You swear that you will love me until the oceans all go dry, but I can hear the hesitation in your cinematic sigh. Words spoken in a downpour are easily washed away. They look so grand at midnight, but they vanish in the day. Don't give me your forever while the storm is crashing down, because promises in the rain only leave you here to drown. Just hold me for a moment and let the tragic music play. Shh, stop talking. The rain is ruining your beautiful suit. Let's just go inside. Whoa. pacing on the Persian rug, wearing a silk gown, the undisputed queen of this lonely, silent town. The ice inside my whiskey glass is melting into tears, a perfect metaphor for how I've spent the recent years. I jump at every shadow, I jump at every sound, hoping it's your footsteps walking on the ground. The telephone is sitting there, a blackened plastic ghost, a torturous device that always hurts me the most. I dialed your number 7 times, I hung up on the ring, a pathetic little puppet dangling on a broken string. I check my hair in the mirror, reapplying the rouge. This waiting game has become a psychological centrifuge. I am caught in the spin cycle of hope and despair, suffocating slowly in the heavily perfumed air. You leave me breathless, breathless and totally blue, running out of oxygen while waiting here for you. My heart is beating wildly like a bird inside a cage, reading the same sad sentence on a never-ending page. It's a toxic kind of romance, an elegant decay. You always promise you will come, but always stay away. I'm dizzy with the longing, I don't know what to do. I'm stranded in this penthouse, breathless and blue. Oh, a spectacular shade of blue. I light another cigarette, though I don't even smoke, just to watch the ribbons rise like a cynical joke. The gardenia in the vase is starting to wilt and fade, a victim of the careless decisions that we made. You told me wait till midnight, well, midnight came and went. My patience is a currency that's practically been spent. But if you walk through that door with a solitary smile, I'd forgive the agony and walk 1,000 miles. That's the tragedy of a woman who is addicted to the ache, who willingly offers up a heart for you to break. I check my hair in the mirror, the mascara starts to run. I am a satellite orbiting a completely absent sun. I am caught in the gravity of hope and despair, suffocating slowly in the heavily perfumed air. You leave me breathless, breathless and totally blue, running out of oxygen while waiting here for you. My heart is beating wildly like a bird inside a cage, reading the same sad sentence on a never-ending page. It's a toxic kind of romance, an elegant decay. You always promise you will come, but always stay away. I'm dizzy with the longing, I don't know what to do. I'm stranded in this penthouse, breathless and blue. give you 10 more minutes, just 10 more minutes. Then I'm pouring another drink, breathless and blue. The wind is howling like a wolf outside the door. The rain is pouring in a torrential downpour. I leave my soaking umbrella in the marble hall and watch the shadows dancing on the living room wall. The traffic was a nightmare, the city was so loud. I spent the whole day fighting through a cynical crowd. My shoulders are heavy, my spirit is frayed from playing the games that have to be played. But then I smell the cedar wood burning in the grate, and suddenly the worries of the world can wait. I kick off my heels and I sink into the chair. You walk up behind me and you touch my hair. The armor I wear for the world falls apart as the warmth of this sanctuary enters my heart. All I really need is a glass of wine and you to chase away the cold and the midnight blue. A full-bodied Cabernet breathing in the glass, watching the complicated hours gently pass. The world can keep its chaos, the city can keep its rush. I'm perfectly contented in this velvet hush. We don't need a party, we don't need a crowd, just a fire crackling quietly loud. My favorite vintage, a dream coming true, a glass of deep red wine and you. You pour the liquid ruby with a practiced, steady hand. You are the only person who can truly understand. We clink the crystal rims, a delicate little chime, a toast to us surviving another day of time. You sit down on the rug by the glowing embers light. I look into your eyes and the universe feels right. We don't need to talk, there's no silence to fill. Everything is peaceful, everything is still. The storm outside is raging, rattling the pain. But inside this cocoon, there is zero rain. I trace the rim of the glass with my fingertip, a smile slowly forming on my painted lip. The armor I wear for the world is completely gone, and I'm perfectly fine if we stay up until dawn. Because all I really need is a glass of wine and you to chase away the cold watching the complicated hours gently pass. The world can keep its chaos, the city can keep its rush. I'm perfectly contented in this velvet hush. We don't need a party, we don't need a crowd, just a fire crackling quietly loud. My favorite vintage, a dream coming true, a glass of deep red wine and you. It's the simple things, darling, the contrast of the cold rain and your warm skin. Cheers. A glass of wine and you, just you. Just you. They say that empires crumble and monuments turn to dust, that iron eventually surrenders to the inevitability of rust. They say that rivers dry up and the mountains slowly fade, that every beautiful thing we build is resting in the shade. But they have never looked into the center of your eyes. They haven't seen the galaxies that your soul occupies. When you hold me in the quiet of this sophisticated room, I feel the universe expanding, blooming from the gloom. Devotion to you, darling, is a solid diamond rock. I don't need a written contract, I don't need a golden ring, I don't need the validation of a choir meant to sing. I just look up at the velvet canvas stretching through the night and measure my affection by the prehistoric light. I will love you, darling, until the last star falls, until the final trumpet of the apocalypse calls. Through 1,000 different lifetimes in a million different ways, I'll be walking right beside you through the complicated maze. When the sun forgets to rise and the moon gives up her glow, I will still be holding on and I will never let you go. Let the cosmos slowly fade into an empty blackened sea until the last star falls. You'll be the only one for me, my magnificent obsession, my eternal symphony. The skeptics and the cynics, they will laugh at what I say. They think romance is a game that foolish children play. They operate on logic, they calculate the odds. They don't believe in magic or the power of the gods, but let them keep their ledgers and their miserable advice. I have found my sanctuary, I have found my paradise. The rhythm of your breathing is the metronome of my life, cutting through the chaos like a perfectly sharpened knife. I trace the constellations on the skin across your back. I have everything I need. There is nothing that I lack. I don't need a written contract, I don't need a golden ring, I don't need the validation of a choir meant to sing. I just look up at the velvet canvas stretching through the night and measure my affection by the prehistoric light. my eternal symphony. I defy the laws of physics. I defy the end of time. This love is an immortal crime until the dark, until the very end, the last star. The red carpet is rolled out on the boulevard of dreams, where nothing in the universe is ever what it seems. You bought me diamond necklaces, you bought me caviar. We're the picture-perfect couple in the back of the town car. The flash bulbs are popping, the paparazzi scream. We smile for the cameras executing the regime. Your hand is on the small of my back, so gentle and so fake. A calculated gesture for the public's hungry sake. We step into the gala, an ocean of champagne, where everybody's beautiful and everybody's vain. They think we have a romance written in the stars. They don't see the invisible golden prison bars. We play the part of royalty, the king and his sweet queen. But behind closed doors, it's the coldest movie scene. We are living in velvet illusions, a masterpiece of grand illusions, where the love is just a prop and the kisses are rehearsed, where the one who cares the least is the one who finishes first. Oh, velvet illusions, softer than the truth, wasting all the magic of my disappearing youth. A beautiful mirage in a desert of deceit. We look so magnificent, but the tragedy's complete. You introduce me to the mayor, a senator or two. I nod and laugh politely, exactly on my cue. You tell them how we met in the south of sunny France, a fabricated story of a magical romance. I sip my sparkling water, hiding behind my glass, watching all the hypocrites and sycophants walk past. We are the headline story in tomorrow's magazine, the most glamorous disaster that the world has ever seen. They think we have a romance written in the stars. They don't see the invisible golden prison bars. We say the lines perfectly without a single tear, but I haven't felt your actual touch in over a year. We are living in velvet illusions, a masterpiece of grand illusions, where the love is just a prop and the kisses are rehearsed, where the one who cares the least is the one who finishes first. Oh, velvet illusions, softer than the truth, wasting all the magic of my disappearing youth. A beautiful mirage in a desert of deceit. We look so magnificent, but the tragedy's complete. Tear down the curtain, cut the velvet ropes. Look at the ash underneath our extravagant hopes. It's all dust, just expensive dust. Smile for the camera, darling. Keep the illusion alive. Just one more velvet lie. The street lamp casts a shadow through the bedroom blind, drawing zebra stripes across the fragments of my mind. We're lying on a mattress that we bought 10 years ago, but the distance in between us is covered up in snow. You are breathing evenly, facing the opposite wall. I'm staring at the ceiling, waiting for the sky to fall. Our backs are almost touching, maybe just an inch apart, but there is a massive ocean separating our two hearts. I know the way you take your coffee, I know your mother's name, but somehow the person sleeping next to me is not the same. We speak in daily routines, we operate like gears. We've successfully avoided an argument for years, but peace is just a camouflage for a dying silent flame. We're actors reading lines in a complicated game. We are strangers in the dark, sharing a silken sheet. Two parallel lines that will never truly meet. A tragic masterpiece of sophisticated disguise, hiding the brutal truth from each other's tired eyes. We share a postal address, we share a bank account, but the emotional deficit is an infinite amount. When the lights go out, the masquerade is finally through, and I realize I am sleeping next to someone I never knew. Just two lonely strangers, strangers in the dark. I remember a time when we couldn't get enough, when the world was terrifying, but our love was so tough. We whispered all our secrets underneath the velvet moon. Now we're suffocating slowly in a quiet, airless room. I reach my hand out slightly, hovering above your skin, but I pull it back again, not knowing where to begin. If I wake you up right now, what would I even say? Pardon me, darling, but our love has slipped away. The silence is a predator, pacing on the floor, eating up the memories of the way we were before. We go to dinner parties, we smile and hold hands. We execute the choreography exactly as we planned, but beneath the shiny surface of our elegant facade, we are wandering alone in a desolate promenade. We are strangers in the dark, sharing a silken sheet. Two parallel lines that will never truly meet. A tragic masterpiece of sophisticated disguise, hiding the brutal truth from each other's tired eyes. We share a postal address, we share a bank account, but the emotional deficit is an infinite amount. When the lights go out, the finally through, and I realize I am sleeping next to someone I never knew. Just two lonely strangers, strangers in the dark. I don't know you, and you don't know me. We're just ghosts haunting the same house. Keep sleeping, darling. Don't wake up. Let's just stay strangers. The city is drowning in rain tonight, but in here, time just stops. Neon signs are bleeding through the wet glass, a bittersweet reflection of the hours that we pass. The bartender is wiping down the mahogany bar. I'm sitting in the corner, wondering who you are. You've got a crystal glass of bourbon melting on the ice, and a shadow on your face that you can't disguise. I trace the rim of my martini, olive on a spear. There's a million empty souls, but only we are here. The bass line walks a heavy step, the drummer uses brushes. In this smoky little sanctuary, every whisper hushes. I don't know your history, I don't know your name, but I can see the embers of a slowly dying flame. You look across the room, and suddenly I realize I'm falling down the rabbit hole, into the midnight in your eyes, deep and dark as a starless sky, full of dangerous secrets and beautiful lies. Oh, the midnight in your eyes, where the broken-hearted gather and the lonely realize that salvation sometimes comes in a brilliant disguise. I'm getting lost, I'm getting found in the midnight in your eyes. A cigarette is burning in the ashtray by your hand, sending ribbons of gray smoke to a forgotten wonderland. You wear that tailored suit like a heavy suite of armor, but I can tell beneath it all you're a complicated charmer. The saxophone begins to weep, a melody so slow it matches every rhythm that our beating hearts could know. You finally stand up, adjust your velvet tie, and walk across the wooden floor straight toward my side. I don't need your history, I don't need your name. We're just two stray bullets playing in the same old game. You pull out a chair, and suddenly I realize there is no turning back from the midnight in your eyes, deep and dark as a starless sky, full of dangerous secrets and beautiful lies. Oh, the midnight in your eyes, where the broken-hearted gather and the lonely realize that salvation sometimes comes in a brilliant disguise. I'm getting lost, I'm getting found in the midnight in your eyes. No words are spoken, just the clinking of the glass. The present moment freezes, letting all the sorrow pass. You ask me for a light, your fingers brush my skin, and right then and there, the beautiful track knows I'm getting lost. Right here in the midnight. Just look at me.